you for joining me. I'm back here at Shannons for the Cars and Coffee. So just arrived. Just gonna wait for a few cars to roll up, come through. Yeah, so buckle up and stay tuned. Good morning.
How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Okay, check out the interior. Very nice. HT wheels. What year is this?
85.
85? Yeah. Did you restore it? Was it
Uh,
original or
Bit of both.
bit of both?
It sat for a while, so like all underneath's been painted, motor's been rebuilt, new suspension brakes.
Nice, very clean. This thing is heaps clean. Geez, that light on my eyes. Whew. So turn that down a little bit. So this thing's super clean. Sick. Lotus. Yes, sir. So we just pulled the papers out on us. Okay, there's all the info, so pause the video if you want to go through that. Wow. Wow. What a unit. That's mental. That's cool. Sick Lambo here. Check that number plate out. LP610/4. Yeah.
It says it's fast because it is
V10. Nice Alpha. Mustang. 5.0 Mustang. Nice. Wow, this thing is awesome. So I'm here with the owner. What was your name?
Oh, I'm Tim.
Tim William, nice to meet you, man. And the channel is Hunting Auto, so welcome to the channel. So could you tell us a bit about the Mitsubishi Pajero, is it? It's a
Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution, the only Evolution that they've made for the Pajero, which is the second gen. So all of them were dated 1997, and all they came with this particular engine, which is the 3.5 liter V6, the 6G7, which you probably know in the Magnas around here. But this specific variant is special to this car only. So 24 valves, dual overhead cams, and the only one with MyVec, which is Mitsubishi's VTEC. So this is the only place you'll find this engine, basically.
Wow. And did these motors actually come in other variants of like the Mitsubishi Magna V3, all that type of?
Yeah, you can find the 6G7 like across a bunch of stuff. So like the Magnas, like other Mitsubishis that have the same 3.5 liter V6. Like the Magna Ralliarts are close to this, but not quite as good as this one.
Yeah. So how long have you owned the car for?
So I brought this car in December 2020.
Okay.
So I've gone to the auctions in September of that year, and it took 3 months to ship. So
yeah. Did you get it up here in Brisbane?
No, it came right from Japan. I think they found it in near Osaka. I think.
Yeah.
So
and have you always been into the Mitsubishi Pajero's Evolution?
Honestly, like I come from a super family, to be honest.
Oh, no
but
way.
It's sort of like spiraled because I think it was like the Forester STIs at first, and then it's sort of like spiraled I think it was like an episode of Fifth Gear or Top Gear, and then it kind of just naturally progressed. Like, I wonder if Mitsubishi made kind of like the same kind of thing, and lo and behold, I found this.
Yeah,
So,
because I think they use a lot of the, well, this specific type in the Dakar, is it the Dakar,
Dakar Rally, that's
so
what they
this is
built
what-
these.
Yeah.
And like, I think the year they debuted, it was 98, I think. It basically shut out the entire podium. So first, second, third, all Pajero.
Wow.
So yeah.
So where did the love for cars come from?
Oh God, I mean, like, I think most of us, like part of my generation, we probably grew up watching Top Gear and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I was certainly like a PlayStation, like Gran Turismo kind of kid. And of course, like, I would probably be remiss to not mention like Fast and Furious and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, you know, I pretty much like got my cars like everybody else got their interest.
Yeah. Any future plans moving forward with the car?
There are a few things, like the paint's could probably use a bit of a touch up. Like if you see around here, like there's a bit of cracking there. Some of the side emblems, like the Evolution stuff.
Yeah, okay. So
like a bit of resto work, but like most of it, I think I'd be pretty happy like with it as it is. Like I know a few mates who basically they've got their own, but they start with more sort of ragged examples. So like one of them's done like a full-on overland build, so he's put his up lifted, snorkel, everything, and he just basically tours the country with it. So it's like,
Sorry guys, there was a car just pulling in. If you couldn't hear any of that.
Yeah.
But so yeah. So three cars that you would love to have in your garage, what would they be?
oh God.
I know that's a hard one. I get a few people.
There's so many. Like, there's definitely got to be at least one Subaru, I think, because, like, you know, I come from a Subaru family. I mean, 22B is nice and all, but I feel like that's probably the cliche answer. So maybe, if not a 22B, maybe the S201, which is like still part of that same gen as the 22B, but it's got like this wicked body kit on it.
Yeah, that's all.
Like,
Those lines in that, eh?
Yeah.
So, well, where can we find you on social platforms? You got any social platforms we can find you on?
At the moment, I do have an Insta, but I haven't posted on it for a while, so probably got to fix that. But like, yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, he's got it Insta. He's still working on it. So,
Yeah,
well,
so
anyway, it was
watch this space.
awesome to meet you, Tim.
Pleasure to meet you.
And thank you for bringing it out for us to enjoy and take a look at.
Pleasure.
Awesome. Thank you.
gentleman was nice enough to pull out the stats of the car, which was very nice of him. So there we go. So it's a 6-cylinder.
Oh yeah, and I was about
Very
99,
cool.
100 the whole time, mate.
Very cool.
You know, like I had the needle right on the
Side mirrors.
I made different
That's
ones.
cool. Is that the pop-up aerial? It's cool. Automatic still. Do you mind if I take a look inside? Oh, you're a gentleman. Thank you so much. Well, there we go, folks. Nothing special, but still catches the attention.
Well, it's got sort of, this is a 1971 model, and it's got 1975 Premier bucket seats and centre console in it, so everything is updated,
Yep.
much more comfortable than the old buckets, than the old bench seats.
What's the gauge you got in the middle there
On the dashboard,
on the dashboard?
that gives me an indication of my air-fuel ratio.
Oh, okay.
That's got to be cleaned up.
So these are the businesses he deals with. They look after him.
Yes.
He's running Penrite, of course. I run Penrite too. An amazing world.
The other two cars are four-wheel drive. What's the go? So I told him, and he said, "Oh yeah, it's great." He said, "I used to work."
Now, a few cars that have just come in. Check them out. Just going to go and take a look outside and out on the road. See what's out on the road. The car park in here is not that big and it's filled up, as you can see. So let's go and take a look outside. It's in red too. Oh, check out them. What a window. Do they come stock in these? Let me know in the comments if you know your Vipers, if they come stock with those little side mirror windows or whatever you would call them. Almost like a race car window, isn't it? So we're heading into the Shannons headquarters, their showroom. We'll just check out some of the cars in here and see what they've got. So stay tuned. Nice Merc. Carbon on the dash. I've always liked these Merc seats. These Merc seats are sick. This thing's heaps cool. Check out those tips. Black chrome tips. There you go, E63 is in the matte black. Got a Mustang. Looks like it's some Targa, maybe rally car. Not too sure. Side exit pipes. It's got the roll cage in it. It's definitely set up for racing. Wow, what do we have here, eh? Oh my god. So this is a huge headquarters. Check it out. It's massive. Very nice display. How they've got it displayed and all that. Heaps cool, heaps cool. Very nice. I love that paint. That paint is sick. I hope the camera's picking that up. Nice dish on those wheels. What wheels are those? Huh. Can't really read that. Anyway, real cool. Camera's picking up the inside of the car. Oh, those seats are nice. Very nice. The colours. Nice. Sick. We got one of the new Defender, I think. Check out the checker plate on top. Check it out. Come to the front. That martini livery is awesome. Oh, what do we got here? De Tomaso. Pantera. It's powered by Ford. Powered by Ford. Look at those pipes. Let me come to this side so you can see a different angle. Classic interior. Of course, it's got the chrome around the gauges, around most things. Wow. Got this pickup truck. I think I've seen this at Joe's Diner. Of course, it's aired out. How tough is that? Very cool. Oh, we got Woody and Buzz Lightyear in the back, just chilling out. Check out these doors. Whew. Wow, that's cool. It's got the diamond stitching, panels and throughout the seat. Business here. Check that out. Of course, it's got a. We've got the breakdown of the build there. Tough. Oh, what do we got here? A Volvo. That's cool.
Wow, this thing is clean. I actually don't know what Volvo this is, to be honest. Leave in the comments if you know what this Volvo is. I have no idea which one it is. Interesting. It's like one of those turbo Corollas, I think it is. Wow. Cool, it's got the wood wheels on it. Heaps cool. Now, if you all know, this is my favorite color. BMW, I think it's the Isle of Man. I think it's the M4 competition, and this color is on point. So check this out. Camera doesn't do justice. Seeing this thing in person, it's the next level. I mean, check out that color. How cool is that color? Even in the sun, you want to see this thing in the sun, this thing just pops. This color is amazing. The interior to go with it. That color.
Yeah, Matt told me about that last time at the show. So I remember I came over and looked at it last time as well. I love it. The shape of it was so cool.
Pop the bonnet for us so we can take a look. Woo. Damn, look at that. That's a real engineer. So I'm here with the owner. What was your name?
Dion.
Dion William. Nice to meet you, Dion.
William.
So, could you tell us a little bit about the car?
74 10th month XB John Goss. The second round of them made. They made about 750 of them. I've had it for about 4 years. It was probably about 75% done when I got it. So it's matching numbers. Still original underneath, under the bonnet. Underneath it's only been painted externally. Yeah, just fettling and playing with things and tinkering with things for the last few years. But other than that, that's about it. Yeah, Johnny Goss special.
Wow, that's cool. So when you got the car, how far was it in?
So paint had been done. It had no wheels on it. The stripes weren't on. It'd come out of a collection, but it'd been sitting for about 7 years. So the paint was a bit contaminated and that, but just needed detailing and cleaning. I did the stripes and that myself. Like most of the other basic mechanics and that I've done as well. And detailing and cleaning and bits and pieces of parts that were missing off it and whatnot, and just gradually, yeah, getting it back to where it should be.
Yeah, and is it quite easy to access parts?
Pretty good, yeah.
Pretty good.
Nothing's been
Communities
a drama,
are out there. That
Communities out there, but it's pretty amazing. You know, I had an old Land Cruiser before this, and you know, you think you're not going to get parts. A lot of people don't realise you go knock on Toyota's door, you'll get gear.
Yeah. Well, that's
good.
Is that the original colour?
That's the original colour. So because it was the John Goss special, John Goss won Bathurst in '74. They brought these out as a tribute to his win, so they did them in the blue and also emerald fired green. So yeah.
So when did John Goss actually? What was his years in the racing?
He was racing
in the 70s. We're talking
late 60s to the 70s, and he won Bathurst, but he also won. He raced Grand Prix, won Grand Prix. And there was another one too. There's three titles he held as well.
Yeah.
One of the few drivers to do that. And he's still alive, still on the Sunshine Coast.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So where did the love for cars come from?
Probably as a kid, uncles that were mechanics.
Yeah.
Dad had cars and whatnot. So,
yeah. That's where it all stems. It stems from somewhere, and then once you get that bug, it's hard to shake off.
True.
Yeah. So any big future plans for the car? Are you happy with it right now?
There's always something with these things.
Yeah.
Tinkering, something breaks, you got to fix something all the time. But you never know. It might go up for sale and move on to the next project.
What are these? So mind me asking, what are these actually going for price tag wise?
You know, sort of above hundreds. Yeah. So above hundreds, but
definitely a collector's item, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So 3 cars that you would love to have in your garage, what would they be?
One of these in a GT.
Yep.
A Mangusto, like the green one out the back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And probably one of those blue vets there as well.
That's cool. That's heaps cool. So cool. Well, anyway, thank you for your time, and I really appreciate it.
Cheers.
And awesome. Thank you. Got a Hot Wheels stand, die-cast diehards. Let's go. Check this out. Dangerous standing around this area. Very cool. Check them out. Diecast diehards. Let's go. Liberty Walk. Yes, sir. Clean 8.6. Yep. Stretched wheels. It's got the carbon duckwing on the back. There's twin cams. Nice. Check this out. Oh my god. OMG. The doors go up. Check that wing out.
I'm going to pick something up from a marketplace seller.
So we're just checking out a Toyota Serra. So I'm here with the owner. What was your name?
My name's Gene.
Gene William, nice to meet you. Welcome to the channel, Hunting Auto.
Nice to meet you.
So can you just tell us a bit about the car? What are we actually looking at here?
Sure, so it's a 1990 Toyota Serra. They only sold them in Japan, just a pure Japanese market vehicle. I've owned this one for about 18 years now actually.
Wow.
And yeah, it's a small little coupe, front wheel drive, 1.5 litre auto. They did come in manuals. Obviously the doors is the highlight features of these little bad boys.
Yeah.
Very similar underpinnings to a Toyota Starlet. So as far as serviceability and parts goes, yeah, you can get Starlet stuff, which is pretty sweet. So you can do fun things like put BC Racing coilovers in them, do DBA brakes.
It's almost the same setup as a Starlet.
It's the exact same suspension geometry.
Okay.
But then the real fun adventure is if you can get the Starlet turbo engine, you can drop that straight in. So the 4E FTE is the Starlet one. That goes in.
And they're little rockets too, those motors. They go hard.
But this is the 5E FHE, which is just a dual overhead cam, high comp engine. Yeah, it goes alright for a little car.
Yeah, that's cool. So where did the love for cars come from?
Building websites for cars.
Ah.
For car dealerships, rather.
Yeah.
So I got into the automotive industry, making websites, and one day I was working on a dealer's website and they had a yellow one of these. And I still regret not buying it because it was the Starlet turboed one, manual, done up nice.
So they don't really come out, like there's not many of them that come out the turbo.
Oh no,
manual,
so factory they weren't turbo.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
It's a popular conversion just because of the ease. Like
just bolt in and
the wiring loom is 95% the same. So it's super easy to do. But I just never got around to it.
Is there any big future plans for the car moving forward?
Not at the moment. Pretty happy with it as is. I would like to drop another engine in that I had rebuilt a long time ago that ran into some difficulties, but for the most part it's pretty happy just cruising around. It does need some new paint. It's got a little bit of rust here and there.
Definitely draws the attention, doesn't it?
It needs a solid clean. It's a bit dusty, sorry. But no, I've collected a little bit of accessories here and there, like the seat covers and some of the optional speaker system it had. It had a really clever speaker system, and I've got bits of that, but not the full set.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's fun to own, fun to drive, and fun to bring out to Cars and Coffees.
Yeah, cool. Thank you for bringing it out. That's awesome to see one of these. When I saw it pulling in, I'm like, wow, that's definitely a 90s JDM car.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. So 3 cars that you would love to have in your garage, what would they be?
I would like an MR2, the SW20.
Yep.
I'd love another one of these, but I want to do a ute conversion on it. That would be fun with a
Mental.
all-wheel drive drivetrain or something
Oh
like
my
that. That'd
God.
be fun because you see them done to smaller little cars like oh yeah, just you could delete the back glass, tub it, and turn it into a little mini ute.
So it's been done before?
In Indonesia, someone's combined a Serra chassis with a ute tray.
Yep,
So
yeah.
that's pretty hilarious. Third one, I'm not sure.
I get a lot of people with this question. So.
I'm happy with this little guy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've spent a lot of time on it, so no, it does me pretty well.
Yeah, awesome. So where can we find you on any social platforms? You got any social platforms?
Instagram on Scuzzy Serra.
There you go, check that out. So it was nice to have you on the channel. Awesome, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a good morning.
Awesome. Is this a factory colour, cuz?
Sorry?
Factory colour?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What year, bro?
It's 68.
68. Yeah, right.
It's got Gulfstream, the colour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that's cool. How long have you owned the car for, bro?
I only just picked it up probably 5 weeks ago.
Oh, no way. Always been into the Mustang,
Yeah,
especially this year.
Yeah, just finally got the situation to buy one. So.
Yep. Especially with the left-hand drive too, eh, bro?
Yeah. Some guy imports it from America.
Yep.
Got it from Sunshine Coast.
Yeah, nice. Got any big plans for the car moving forward, bro?
Just a little bits and pieces, maybe a respray just to tidy some things up.
Yep.
But besides that, nah.
Yeah, just enjoy it, eh?
Yeah. I changed all the wheels over, changed the steering wheel, changed all the trim already in a couple of weeks. So.
Nice 33 GDR. Volk racing wheels. Sorry. You're right. Thank you. No, you're right. GDS. That's tough. That's heaps cool. Just checking out the F6310. F6310.
Nah, just XL6.
Oh, just XL6. Yeah, right.
Just an F6 kit on it.
So I'm here with the owner. What was your name?
Jaden.
Jaden William. Nice to meet you, bro.
Hi,
Welcome
mate.
to the channel, Hunting Auto.
Yeah, I own 310 Autosport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. Could you tell us a bit about the car?
Yeah, man, it makes
What's going on?
makes just over 1200 horsepower, fully built motor, rear case glide. It's got a 4-link rear with a 9-inch. G42, 1450. Yeah.
So all the bells and whistles.
Yeah,
eh?
pretty well, man. Yeah.
Running a Haltech plug and play.
Haltech, yeah. Pro mod setup. It's got spray. Yeah. Just over, man. Yeah, with no spray.
Crazy. What turbo are you running? Garrett? Is that a Garrett? What
Yeah,
size?
Garrett G42 1450.
Yeah. Okay. And what
Yeah.
what does that? What's it get it to in boost wise? Like what you?
About 40 pound.
14.
Yeah,
Quite
yeah,
easy,
it's pretty well
comfortable.
maxed now where it's at. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how long have you owned the car for, bro?
About a year.
Yeah.
Roughly, yeah.
And have you always been into the Falcons or?
No, I'm actually a Commodore guy.
Oh, really?
I had an FG
You got
before
on the dark
this.
side.
Yeah, no, I had an FG before this.
Yeah.
I was making like 900. Was manual. Went to ZF to sell it. Sold it when I bought this, and the new owner just paid me to put a glide up in that. So, but yeah, before that it was all Commodores and Sylvias.
Right. Yeah, it's come to the dark side. Check and see that. So, any big future plans for the car moving forward?
Fuck, look, man, not really right now. Like everything I wanted to do is kind of done.
Yep. So just enjoy it now.
Yeah, pretty well, man. Yeah, just I've got radials for it, so just get me 60 foots better, and yeah, it's just like a little tedious stuff getting it faster. Yeah.
On your 85?
85, man. Yeah.
Full time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good at the moment, being like good street car, good track car. You know, it's a bit of both.
Good balance, eh?
Yeah, if I go any further with it, it'll be pretty much a dedicated track car. It's still aircon heater, all the
That's the
functions.
beauty of these cars, though.
100%, man. Yeah,
just cruise it.
it's got a half cage. My son's he's in there now. My son still sits in it in baby seat and stuff. You know.
Yeah, that's awesome. 3 cars you'd love to have in your garage, bro. What would they be?
Lambo for sure. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Aventador definitely. What else? I mean, I always wanted a C63, but my business partner just bought one.
Ah,
so
yeah.
I mean, if I want to drive one, I got that now. But yeah, next thing will probably be a 35 GDR.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheap, you know.
Yeah,
For
they're
most
mental
people.
too, eh?
Yeah, 100%.
They're good.
They're good for power, man. All-wheel drive power. They're pretty cheap, and everyone looks at them like they're a Lambo.
Yeah, for sure. So you said earlier on you've got a workshop?
Yeah, it's a 310 Autosport, man. We're at North Lakes. So we started off specialising in detail and ceramic coating, paint corrections and stuff. We do window tinting, PPF, and then we've got a performance side as well.
Yeah, I'll have to come and check that out, man.
Yeah, man,
Get a feature if that's okay with you. Back into the future.
100%. Yeah, right.
Do a bit of a
yeah, pretty much everything in this car is all done in-house, minus paint. So yeah.
Cool.
Check it out.
Any social platforms you want to shout out?
Instagram and Facebook. Just search 310 Autosport on Instagram and Facebook.
Check that out. 310 Motor. Awesome, mate. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I like this. I like the meshy wheels. Yes, sir. Very cool. G'day, mate. Super cool. Isn't that cool or what? On the meshy wheels. Can't go wrong. How are we?
Good, and you?
What was your name?
Jet.
Jet, William. Nice to meet you, Jet.
Nice to meet you.
How long have you owned the car for?
About a year now.
Yeah?
Years.
And what have you done to it since owning it?
Quite a bit. I've done a lot of like maintenance, but I put the wheels on, I've done exhaust, I've put the steering wheel, I've done a lot of interior work on it. Nothing like engine modification or anything like that, but a lot of like just cosmetic mods, making it look better.
It all adds up, right?
Yes, yeah.
It get away on you pretty quick.
Yeah, still much more to do.
Yeah, that's cool. So do you bring the car out quite often? Is it your daily, or do you just weekend cruiser?
That's my daily, yeah. So I drive to work and back every day. I haven't been to many car meets in a while, but
yeah, cool. And where did the love for cars come from?
My father.
Yeah, of course.
He got me into cars at a young age, and then it just kind of built into like a drive, and then now here I am, like modifying cars like my dad does.
As you do, and it's once you get in that pit, it's hard to come out of it, isn't it? It's just a money pit. But the time and the passion, you know. I mean, we could be doing things worse than that. You know what I mean? So yeah. So where can we find you on any social platforms?
No.
Hey?
I mean, I have Instagram, yeah. But
you're not on it much?
No, not on it much.
That's fine. There's a few people I sort of get on camera every now and then, and they don't really have this. So, but no, that's cool. That's awesome. Thank you for bringing it out. Really appreciate it. And I've always had a love for these cars. You know, the convertible and all that stuff. You know, I think they're really a cool car. So
it's amazing, and I love the hardtop convertible.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, man, it was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much. Thank you. My name is William. Anyway, thank you.
No worries.
Clean Evo 10. Yes, sir. Check it out. Can't get any better than this, right? It's on the Ray wheels. Window brakes. Let's go. So I'm actually here with the owner. What was your name?
My name's Nate.
Nice to meet you. My name's William, and welcome to Hunting Auto. So can you tell us a little bit about the car?
Yeah, it's a 2011 Evo XMR, so it's got the automatic dual clutch, running at about 405 horsepower right now. So
spicy.
Yeah,
very spicy.
We're on a big turbo, getting ready, hopefully in the next few years to go stroked and forged, but that's a little while away.
Yeah. Build that cash flow up a bit, eh? Because it can get expensive, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So how long have you owned the car for?
About a year and a half now, so not too long, but yeah, enough to have fun with it.
Yeah, and this has been one of your cars you've always wanted, the Evo?
Yeah.
Particular
top three, definitely.
Yeah. That's cool. Any big future plans for the car moving forward?
Stroker kit is pretty much the main one. Right now the turbo manifold's having some issues, so she's just going to get a bit of TLC and keep it as is until that cash flows there.
Yeah, awesome. And what's the gearboxes in there? It's manual, this one, eh?
No, it's like a Tektronix manual, so it's dual clutch. It's like the first generation that Mitsubishi put out, so they're not too reliable. Yeah. Called the Mitsubishi SST or the DCTs.
That's it, that's the one I was trying to look for the word. And how do you, so like you said, they're not really reliable in what way? Like just when you start putting power through them? Or?
Well, you need to maintain them. So when Mitsubishi put them out first, the service intervals weren't really correct. Okay. So it has to be every 5,000 k's to make sure it's reliable, otherwise you're going to have issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of maintenance, but yeah, just to avoid that big bill.
Just stock interior in the car?
It's got a carbon fiber steering wheel, but I'll let you pop the wheel.
Yeah. Check out the interior. It's got a carbon steering wheel, very nice. the Recaro seats. Such a nice cockpit. So yeah, what else? And just all stock interior?
Yeah, pretty much. All stock, kept it nice and maintained. Again, I don't want any dash cracks or anything like that.
Yeah.
So once it is straight, it can be as OEM plus is what I'm going for. Yeah.
Yeah, keep it stock. It just looks cool, especially with the ray wheels. They really set it off. They
When they're nice and clean and not brake dust dirty, they really do pop.
Yeah, so 3 cars you'd love to own in your garage, what would they be?
Top one, R34 GTR, cult classic, just have to have it.
It's a staple.
Absolutely. Evo 10 and then probably a Evo 9 wagon.
Wow, that's a good selection.
That is my setup.
You can just imagine opening the garage door and seeing those 3 are lined up, hey? What dreams are made of. Dream big is what I say.
Absolutely.
So where can we find you on social platforms?
It's Serbia Evo, just like the nice plate.
Check it out. Serbia Evo, and just on Instagram, all platforms, Instagram, TikTok.
Instagram, TikTok as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for your time, man, and I really appreciate it.
Pleasure
Thank you so much. You too. Well, I think that's going to be a wrap for this one. So we were at 2 locations today. So we're at Cars and Coffee over at Shannons, and then we pulled up to this one, Cafe Elle. So it was weird because I actually heard a few guys at Shannons talking about this. So I'm actually glad I come down to check it out. So the timing was right, got more content, and that's what we want. So once again, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, next one will be at the Roll Races. So I'll see you at Queensland Raceway. That'll be our next one. Salute. Phew.